Avengers Infinity War. How much money has Infinity War made so far? Avengers Infinity War has finally been released and is smashing all kinds of records in the box office. Its first week has been the most successful opening weekend of all time for any movie, as millions of Marvel fans rush to watch. How much money has Infinity War made? What is the most expensive Marvel movie? Marvel and Disney continue to thrash the competition in their bid to dominate the movie world. Avengers Infinity War, the latest addition to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, released last week, opening to millions of fans all waiting to find out what happens. Marvel Studios has now made 19 superhero films in the MCU, spanning more than 10 years and raking in billions of dollars with no sign of letting up. But how much has Infinity War made and where does it come into the rest of the MCU? What is the most expensive Marvel movie? There are no prizes for guessing which Marvel movie cost the most to make. Infinity War reportedly cost a staggering $350 million, making it not only the most expensive Marvel film but also one of the most expensive movies in the world. In fact, the only films with higher production costs are its predecessor, Age of Ultron, 2015, and Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, 2011. Even with this massive budget, Infinity War was cost-conscious, filming the next Avengers film at the same time to reduce filming time and guarantee actors on camera. Despite this, the Infinity War budget bloated to astronomical proportions, making it joint third most expensive movie in history alongside Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, 2007, and comic book rivals Justice League, 2017. It is no wonder Infinity War cost so much, given the host of A-list celebs on screen. Infinity War is credited as having no less than 16 leading actors and actresses, as well as more than 70 characters throughout the film. Directors Joe and Anthony Russo had the dizzyingly difficult job of juggling some of the most famous and highest paid actors in the world, making sure they all get screen time while making the film make sense. The most expensive actor on the roster is Robert Downey Jr., the billionaire playboy Iron Man. Downey Jr. has appeared in more than 8 Marvel movies so far, bringing in roughly $200 million in salary since Iron Man 1 back in 2008. Downey Jr. has reportedly negotiated income of 2.5% of Infinity War's revenue, alongside his $10 million salary, making him almost as rich as Tony Stark himself. Infinity War is a country mile ahead of the rest of the MCU in terms of budget. Black Panther, 2017, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, 2017, Civil War, 2016, and the first Avengers also cost upwards of $200 million to make. The MCU in total has cost roughly $3.3 billion to make, at an average of $184 million a pop. However, those bloated budgets bring in more than enough in returns. How much money has Infinity War made? Infinity War secured the highest opening weekend of all time, securing more than $650 million in 5 days. The film has gone on to make $857.5 million worldwide as of May 4. Put into comic book movie perspective, DC's Justice League team-up movie has been utterly blown out of the water, grossing just $650 million in its entire cinema run. Despite a strong summer blockbuster schedule including Deadpool, Solo, A Star Wars Story, and Jurassic World, it is likely that Infinity War will smash through $1 billion and become the highest-grossing Marvel movie ever. Currently, the first Avengers, 2012, film holds that title at $1.5 billion. Black Panther was a surprise hit, grossing more than $1.3 billion worldwide to become the third highest-grossing Marvel film. In total, the MCU has grossed more than $15.7 billion worldwide, with more than $6 billion coming domestically in the US and Canada. That's right, $15 billion. Back in 2009, Disney stepped in and bought Marvel Studios for $4 billion. Since then, Marvel and Disney now hold 9 of the 10 highest-grossing weekends from a film ever. The Walt Disney Empire looks to continue growing too, with the scheduled sale of 20th Century Fox, with all their included properties going to Disney. That is to include the X-Men properties, as well as the Fantastic Four movie rights. In 10 movies, the X-Men universe has grossed more than $2 billion, while the fledgling Fantastic Four movies have made just more than $500 million across 4 films spanning more than a decade. With the rights all under Disney's control, they could be set up to make more than $20 billion, which doesn't include the already scheduled Marvel films, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers 4 and Spider-Man Homecoming 2.